What's going on, y'all? It is Ignitah, and today we're here to look at these new shows and to see if they're peak or not. So we're gonna go through a bunch of shows that I watched and see if they're peak or not. Okay, we got Pluribus. I've seen Pluribus. I actually do want to see what the best episode is on. Now, episode one, and it's all over the screen. What you mean? What you mean by that? Episode one of Pluribus being the best kind of makes sense. I'd say it's because of the pacing is really nice in episode one. Also the anticipation and the expectations. I think it'll blow a lot of people's expectations away because we have two other shows. I think as a Breaking Bad fan, as a Vince Gilligan fan, you kind of have high expectations for this, and the expectations were definitely met. Um, definitely met. Expectations were definitely met, which is nice. You can never. Episode five was trash. I actually don't remember what episode five was. Apparently, the worst episode was episode seven. Let's see the worst episode. The Gap. Okay, this is where he kind of goes on this like adventure. I think this episode where he gets like attacked by the tree. Right, Chai, is this that episode where he gets where Menusos goes on an adventure? I actually really liked it. I actually really like this episode. Yeah, I actually really like this episode. Um, so I'm so actually surprised it's the worst one, worst rated. Let's see. You said episode five was the worst for you. Let me know some other or that what's some other shows you watched. I'm gonna episode five. What is this one? Okay, episode five was kind of like an exploration type of episode. I think episode five had like the best visuals of the show, so I can't say it's the worst episode. I actually really like this episode, and yeah, the ending was kind of like anticlimactic, but it was really cool. Oh, season four, Invincible. Yeah, it's coming soon. Yeah, we're gonna look at Invincible next, but I'd say the worst episode is probably which is this one? I think the worst episode for me personally um is what is this one? What's the casino episode? Yeah, this episode I do not care for. This was one of the episodes. Like, don't get me wrong, it did like have like a explanation stuff. Like, they did explain everything, but like, I just think this like out of all the episodes, this one was kind of like the most like it had a lot of filler. Like, I didn't care for. Like, I don't really care for this guy. Like the this what's his name? Mr. Diabate, the French dude. I don't really care for him. I think it's the worst episode in my opinion, but it isn't a bad episode. I think all these episodes are eight and up. I don't think none of them is seven and below. That's me personally. Let's go to Invincible. Yeah, there's a lot of filler in HDP. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go to Invincible. Okay. All right. So Invincible's best episode is the fourth. No, the eighth episode of season three. Um, do I agree? I'm gonna say no. I think the best episode is gonna be episode eight of season one. Like, it's the perfect episode for emotional peaks and like emotion and like fights in the show that it reaches like Naruto versus Sasuke types of level, like Luffy versus I'd say Kaido, Frieza versus Goku types of levels of impactful and emotional, and just like a lot of stuff weighing on the battle, you know. I really like Luffy versus Lucci. Like I really like episode 8 season 1. I don't think none of these episodes have compared to it. So that's my me personally. I think the worst episode. Let's see. Yeah, this is probably the worst episode. It's very filler episode. Yeah, it's probably the worst episode here. Which one is this one? Um, yeah, I'd say that. Uh, yeah, that's for me for Invincible. What's some other shows? We go on Loki. Ooh, let's go Loki. Loki, yeah, this is pretty accurate. I see. Yeah, the last episode would be the best. It's pretty accurate. What's this one? What episode? I'm kind of confused what episode this was. So are we gonna talk about J. Cole quitting after that album he's dropping in February 2nd? He's quitting. I thought he's just dropping the album. And doesn't it come out February 6th? I don't think it comes out February 2nd. I think it comes out February 6th. But yeah, I will react to that on this channel for sure. Um, yeah, I don't know what episode this was. I don't know why it's the least. I don't know why it's the least rated. I don't remember this episode. I don't know why it's the least rated of all these. Anybody know why? And it's kind of funny. It's called Breaking Bad, but it's the least rated. Even though it's supposed to be like a joke on Breaking Bad. I think the I think this just felt like a filler episode. I think that's why people didn't like it. But I like every single episode of season 2, so including this one. So it's kind of interesting. It's only mid episode. Yeah, it probably wasn't mid episode, but like even then, I think I really like that episode. Let's go with Chad. What's another show y'all want me to see? I think I can see Game of Thrones. Ooh yeah, this is pretty accurate. Yes, this is pretty accurate. 9-9. This is the best rated show. Invincible, we just did. We literally just did. Okay, well, I'll go back to it. I just reviewed it. It's the best episode in my opinion is season 1, episode 8. The worst one is this one. I still think season 1 is the best season. I don't like season 3 that much. I really don't like season 3 that much. Let's go back to Game of Thrones though. Um, yeah, Game of Thrones is the best reviewed on IMDb when it comes. It's the best reviewed show. It's first, and Breaking Bad is the second. You know. But I heard at one point Breaking Bad was the only show that had a 10 out of 10. I think it still is has a 10 out of 10. So I think that would just makes Breaking Bad the better show, as Game of Thrones the most consistent show, which is not even true because as you can see, season 8 is just not it. In my opinion, I think the best episode is Battle of the Bastards, and I think the worst episode is definitely the ending. That ending was not it. I didn't like her switching up and killing everybody in King's Landing. I didn't really like that for her character. I didn't like that she died or the way they went off. I really didn't like that at all. Actually, look, see, 10 out of 10 episodes. That's Ozymandias. So this just makes Breaking Bad the better show. It's actually better rated as well. See, wait, actually, is the number one rated? Oh, let me see. Maybe I was mistaken. Okay, let's do all shows. Oh, sorry. Cannot scroll down. Um. Yeah. See. Okay. It's Breaking Bad. Okay. Never mind. I got it wrong. It was these three. Yeah. Um. I do want to watch The Wire. I don't want to watch Sopranos because I did get spoiled on the ending, and I don't want to watch it now. But I will watch The Wire. I will watch uh what other episode I should. Chad, what some shows y'all recommend me to watch? Mr. Robot should not be this low. I do need to watch Dark. Dark I do need to watch. I need to watch Dark. I need to watch The Wire. Mr. Robot should be way higher. Such a good show. Um I do need to watch Dark though. I did want to watch it with my girlfriend, but I might watch it by myself. Um my girl's not really into shows like that. She's more into movies. I mean, she is into shows, but like she's very picky with her shows, and she doesn't really um she doesn't really care for shows like that. Not as much as I do. Look at the Stranger Things rating. Okay, I will. Hold up. Oh wow, 5.7. Yeah. In my opinion, I still think Stranger Things is a solid series, but you just have to accept that it ended at season 4. To be honest, you just really have to accept that it ends at season 4, because season 5 is like the only episode on season 5 that's worth watching is literally chapter 4, episode 4, or I'm sorry, season 5, episode 4. That's like the only show or only episode on here that's actually worth watching. The rest of these episodes don't really matter because even these 2 episodes, they're for the ending of the show, and the ending of the show just does not live up to that at all, man. I'm being so honest. Yeah, I know. It's like the coming out scene. It's not even that. It's like you could have saved it by making the ending episode better, but they didn't. Like, don't get me wrong, the ending is not the worst ending of all time, but if you have a very um high level of expectations when you watch shows like Breaking Bad, Sopranos, Game of Thrones, and Attack on Titan, and you see the peaks of those shows in compared to Stranger Things, it falters. It really does. It really does. I'm like, and I'm the biggest Stranger Things fan on this earth, and I'll tell you this right now: season 5 was just not good. Yeah, worst ending of all time is Game of Thrones. I honestly, yeah. Um, people do ask like, it the Stranger Thing has the worst ending than Game of Thrones? No, Game of Thrones is way worse, way worse. Game of Thrones is literally the equivalent of like the nuke, like if Hiroshima was nuked, but instead of them creating anime, they just created like more torture devices. Like, it makes no sense. Um, Look at the Robin Hood ratings. What's that? Robin Hood rating. Hold up. Robin Hood. What is this? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a show. I never heard of this show. Wait, why is this bad? Why is this so bad? Wait, why is this so bad? Wait. The last episode being the best episode because it ends is kind of funny. Wait, is this actually the worst reviewed show of all time? This might be. Wait, is this actually? This might be though. This literally might be. Wow, we found the worst reviewed show of all time. You know, that's kind of crazy. It doesn't look that bad. That's kind of crazy. Let's go back though. So on the topic of but yeah, shows that I'm watching, chat. I do want to watch Dark. I'm gonna watch Dark. I think I'm gonna start Monday. I might start Dark, and I'm gonna finish Dark. Then I'm gonna watch The Wire. Um, but yeah, I don't really have the feeling to ever watch Sopranos just because I got spoiled on the ending, and I don't really care for it now, to be honest. Like if you spoil the show for me, it hits way worse than spoiling like an anime or a manga, because at least you like the good animation saves it. But when you spoil a show, it kind of defeats the purpose of watching the show, especially if it's not anime, you know. Ending the show, yeah, that's kind of funny. You know, Gravity Falls being above Bleach is kind of funny. Uh, yeah, this list is funny though. This list is really funny. I'm surprised Gravity Falls is over The Boys and Lost. What's this? Oh, okay. Wait. Let me see Gravity Falls. Okay, the best reviewed. No. Okay, Gravity Falls does have some bad episodes. I do remember some bad episodes that I just didn't like. Let me see this one. Yeah, this episode. No, this episode wasn't bad. I think it's just this isn't the worst episode. This isn't the worst episode. The worst episode is the real worst episode is which one? It's gonna be, in my opinion, the worst episode of Gravity Falls is um I think this one. This episode is the worst. Not because it's bad, but it's the most it's so filler. The Little Gift Shop of Horrors. This one it's like the anthology series. No. This is the worst one, man. Like, cause at least those other episodes, like the gender swap episode and like the other episodes, like even Roadside Attraction could actually teach you stuff and actually teach people stuff. This is like there's no lesson in this episode. It's just boring. It's just boring filler. I really don't like this episode. This is the worst episode in the entire show. I'm pretty sure. Every other episode is a way more interesting and non-filler. Like the gender swap one is at least a little bit funnier than that one. That one's just not funny. And I'd say the best episode is, in my opinion, is gotta be in my personal opinion, it's gonna be Not What He Seems. Not What He Seems is the best episode. And I know Gravity Falls fans are gonna like not like that because they love the ending. Don't get me wrong, I like the ending too. The only thing I don't like about the ending, or that I just like more, I think like this, when this came out, this was like very unique of a Disney show to do, where you have like a two-parter of a show and it be this epic and this like intriguing. This this was like the crazy, like this is still the craziest thing ever. And honestly, like this is like one of the best shows in television history, bro. Like this, it's so unique, and that's what makes it so much more better than the ending. Because don't get me wrong, the ending is really good, and but I just don't think the ending episodes were the best episodes of Gravity Falls and represents the entirety of Gravity Falls. I feel like the best episode got to represent your series and how crazy it is. So I think Not What He Seems is the best. Season one felt like a show. No, season one gave us really good lore. Um, uh, season one. Oh, actually, I can see that. Yeah, season one was kind of lacking in lore. Actually, yeah, I can see that. But season one definitely had more funnier episodes, I say, than season two. Season one is way more funnier than season two, in my opinion. But yeah, Gravity Falls is peak show, peak show. Very very peak show. What's another good show, chat, that we should let me look into it more. BoJack Horseman. Let's see, BoJack Horseman. Ooh, The View from Halfway Down. Wow. This was a crazy. This isn't even the best episode of the show though. I don't think it's the best episode of the show. The best episode of the show is the best episode of the show in my opinion. What's the best episode of the show? Hold up. What's this one? Yeah, these aren't the best episodes. What's this one? These aren't the best episodes. The best episode of the show, in my personal opinion, is I think this. I think when Sarah Lynn dies. Is it this one? Wait. Chat, what's the episode where Sarah Lynn dies? Is it this one? Is this the one? No, it's the flashback. Hold up. I'm trying to remember what episode was it. This was fucking crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but that's not the best episode. Hold up. Dang, I'm trying to remember the best episode. I can't remember. There's a lot of good episodes. I'm be honest. I don't remember the best one. It's the episode where Sarah Lynn dies is the best one, but I don't remember what episode is that one. Sarah Lynn death episode. Yeah, episode. Yeah, this one. The best episode in BoJack is season 3, episode 11, because can you read this? Can you read the? Wait, chat. How do you see the ratings? User reviews. There you go. Yeah, this just was a crazy episode. It represents BoJack Horseman like a lot. I think season 3 episode is my personal favorite. I think the worst episode is one of the flashback ones. Yeah, probably this one. Like one of the flashback ones is this, or just boring in my opinion. You said Ed and Eddie. I did not watch Ed and Eddie like that, bro. I'm be honest. Did not watch Ed and Eddie like that. The best episode of Ed and Eddie apparently is this one. Brother, can you spare an Ed the day Ed stood still? Sarah sends Ed to the candy store for some fudge, but Ed spends the money on John Burger's head, I guess, into getting and called this like as an alien. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Yeah, I'm not really sure what episode that is. I don't remember that episode. I'm sure it was good though. I'm sure it was good. But yeah, I think I want to watch The Pit eventually. But first, I need to watch Dark, and first, I need to watch The Wire. I need to watch Dark. I need to watch The Wire. Hold up. What's some other shows that I low-key do want to see? Okay. Never heard of this show. I have no idea what these shows are. End of the freaking world. I actually really like this show. I know one episode was Pac-Man. What do you mean? What's that one show with like all the games? Oh, Secret Level. Oh yeah, we're gonna check that out. Let me see. What's this one? I do not remember that. Oh yeah, I remember she was like trying to figure them out and stuff. Yeah, this was a good series. I do like season 1 better than season 2 though. But what even was this show? I didn't never have season 2. I think I discontinued. Let me look at Secret Level. 8.7. The Warhammer show. Warhammer. Yeah, apparently the Warhammer one was really good. Actually don't remember the Warhammer one. And then this is the interesting. I mean, Secret Level was peak, but apparently not all the episodes was peak. Episodes of repeating story. I don't know what they gave it though. The Pac-Man episode. Yeah, they gave 6-7. Okay, you gotta be joking. They gave it a 6-7. That's actually fire. It's actually really funny. Actually, they gave it a 6-7. It's kind of funny. There's a show that I watched that I don't like, but apparently it's like a really good show to other people. But personally, I just did not like this show, and it was really overhyped when it came out. I still don't like this show.
There's an Italian brain rot show on Prime. Search up Italian brain rot.
Italian brain rot? Okay. Yeah, this is one of the shows I watched and I just didn't like at all. Like, I did not, like, I thought it was entirely boring and I thought I wasted my time watching the show.
Naga is planning something. Find out what it is.
Only one episode left before the finale. Shogun.
I don't even remember what happened in this episode, to be honest. Like, I don't remember anything from this show. That's how ass it was. We gotta see these ratings in Italian brain rot. Yeah, let's look. Italian brain rot. But yeah, chat, like, you know, show is really bad when you don't remember anything from it. Like, I don't remember anything from it. Hold up. Italian. Chat, it's not here. Italian brain rot. It's not here, chat. It's not here. It's not here. Hold up. So yeah, it's a video game. It's not show. I don't see what show it is. Okay, we'll go to Google. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. The show. Okay, is this the one? Oh, it's called Game Tunes. That's why. Okay, let's go to. Let's see which one it was. There's a Garden of Banban show. Oh, that's the one. I don't know. My internet is so slow. Like, my PC's moving buns right now. Game Tunes. Yeah, I don't know why it's not popping up like at all. Yeah, Squid Game. Yeah, I'm not seeing any of these. Squid Game. Oh wow, that's rough. Gambu. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I looked, man. It's not there. It's really not. It's not there, bro. It's not there. I think you're trolling me, gang. I'm not gonna lie. Just send me on or dot or send me on send me on here. Hold up. Sex Education. This show, bro. I actually was so locked in with this show. I kind of don't like the ending though. I mean, it's a good ending because it did conclude a lot. Yeah, people didn't like the ending either. Okay, I swear I didn't like the ending, bro. Like the ending, like this entire last season was just stupid, bro. I'm gonna be honest. It just felt really stupid to me. The first season and second season and third season. I mean all the first three seasons was kind of cool, but then the fourth season was kind of mid, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It felt like they didn't know what to do with it, to be honest. But it's a funny show though, in my opinion. What season one, bro? Yeah, I don't know what show that is, bro. You gotta like hook me up with that. I don't know what show it could be. It says 3 seasons. Yeah, see, it's right here. Yeah, it's right here, but it's not on the thing. It's not on IMDb. It's not on IMDb, dude. Either. The best show was the Among Us show with 9.2. Among Us Logic, the best show. Best 9.2 was kind of cool. I'm gonna be right back. All right, bet. Yeah, chat. I'm gonna end this off by looking at my rest of my shows that I've watched. I watched the show. I don't think it's for everybody. I think it's kind of chill. I say it's better than Big Mouth. You know, I think it's kind of a chill show. Chill little show. Like you just want to laugh. But you also kind of feel a little freaky. You know, it's one of those shows. Like when I feel, like when I laugh, I also feel freaky at the same time. The most like a show I'm never gonna watch is Money Heist. I'm never watching that show, to be honest. What's the best rated episode though? Let me see. 8.9. What's this one? Ah, the bus episode. Yeah, this episode was nice. I actually like this. This was a good episode. I'll never forget this episode because this episode where someone got a dookie and they just I don't know what happened. This was just a good episode. I don't know why. This is a good episode. I really did like this episode though. He did 12 episodes of oh wow. Yeah, but the yeah, I really did like that I think that was my favorite episode too. I think it's an iconic episode. It was nice. Breaking Bad, obviously. My favorite episode of Breaking Bad, I think, is this train episode? Yeah, my favorite episode of Breaking Bad gotta be the last. No, 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 not too sure. What's this one? Oh, I think this one the Hank died. Dang. I like great shows, bro. I like great episodes. I'm gonna say my personal favorite episode would gotta be Ozymandias. I know that's a crazy glaze. I know people still glaze Ozymandias to this day, but like, bro, Ozymandias is just too great of an episode, man. My least favorite episode is I'm not too sure. What's the least? Uh, what is this one? Obviously, Carmelo, Samari slips into old habits at open houses. Skylar, wait, well, plot, Carbash. Yeah, I think this is probably my least favorite episode. It just looks boring. Like, very, very boring. What's this one? If y'all want to know why I think Mr. Robot, I think Mr. Robot is a goated show. Obviously, my favorite episode is this one. When I first saw this episode, chat, I'm not gonna lie, this was the one of the greatest cinemas I ever seen in my cinema life. Um, the like, Young and May is in this gang. That's like, it's not even that. It's just like this episode is just so like it made me feel like I was watching a 10 out of 10 show without telling me I was watching a 10 out of 10 show. Like the greatest show not tell show of all time, which just makes it one of the greatest shows of all time. This is a top 5 show. Like this is a top 5 show. Gotta be. Like if you watch the show, this gotta be a top 5 show. This gotta be a top 5 show, bro. It's got to be a top 5 show. And because this is a top 5 show, and the twist is actually fucking crazy. Because you end the last season thinking, okay, this alternate personality of his is good. His dad is good. Spoiler alert. Like his dad is a good person. Feel me? His dad just his dad was a good person. Like you go through the entire show thinking his dad was a good person, and he died of cancer that the company causes, and that he was a good person this entire time, right? And like he just is using his cope to like get over the fact that his dad's dead, and that there's all to it, and then we keep hearing about jumping out the window, and then this episode tells you what happens, and I'm like, yo, wow. And like you connect all the dots, I'm like, bro. I feel like even if you do get spoiled, you will literally not see it coming still. Cause like the acting in this episode is really good too. Like just everything about this episode is just so fire. the music, the cinematography, like, oh my god, bro, great fucking episode. You know, it's great fucking episode. My least favorite episode is, I think, one of these episodes. I don't know why, but I did not need to see two grown men having that type of intercourse gang. I just did not need to see that. Like, besides that, that's why it's not a top one. That's why it's not a top two show. Just because I see it long. Cause I'm not trying to see that shit. But yeah, great show. It was a peak show. And that's my review of shows. Let me know if y'all want to see my opinion on any other shows, or if you want me to make a top 5 show of all time list, or just what's my top 5 shows, because you guys kind of know which were my top 5 shows. Breaking Bad is in there. Mr. Robot's in there. Better Call Saul's in there. The other two, I'm not too sure. These are not in order, by the way, so I'm just thinking I'm going to spin some. But yeah, that's my list. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. This is the go-to channel of all types of things, reactions, whatever, all types of media. Just me being rapping about making it happen. So yeah, I appreciate y'all time. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. See ya.